Alright, let's see what the red cards do. Whenever a player casts a spell, if it's not their turn, this creature deals 4 damage to them. The Centaur Courser. Whenever you activate an exhaust ability, put a counter. Probably not good enough. The Boommobile. So you can play it, get 4 mana, exhaust for 1, deal 1 damage to something, and put a counter on that vehicle. Seems kind of bad. Card's just bad, right? I mean, it hits hard, I guess, if you can activate it right away, but 4 mana is kind of a lot. Crew 1. Is this card the new Rimrock Knight? 3/1 for a red and 1 flash vehicle. When this creature enters, target creature you control gets +2/+1 until end of turn. And gains trample until end of turn. Crew 1. Thoughts? More trample, despair. Can that card replace anything in the mouse deck? I said the new Rimrock Knight, but maybe I should have said the new Monstrous Rage. Monstrous Rage standard, yeah. Alright, let's move on. Burnout Bastronaut. 1/1 menace for 1 Goblin Warrior. Start your engines. 2, this creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Max speed, this creature has double strike. Well, at least it's a pretty creature to increase your speed. But probably not what you want to be doing right now. There's a start your engine deck. This is the main enabler. Yeah, it seems so underwhelming though. Like the payoff isn't even good. Feels like max speed should have the same ability, and on top of that, it's like only 1 mana to pump it. And then at least you get to one-shot people once you have max speed. Alright, Shandra's Spark Hunter. The vehicle Planeswalker. 4 mana, red and 3, Planeswalker Chandra. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose up to 1 target vehicle you control until end of turn it becomes an artifact creature and gains haste. So nice passive. 4 loyalty goes up +2. You may sack an artifact or discard a card if you do draw a card. You recycle the artifacts, you loot, goes up straight to 6. 0, create a free 2 colors vehicle artifact token with crew 1. So literally worst case you can play that, make a vehicle, have it be free to haste. And it stays in play. It doesn't like leave at end of turn. And then -7. You get an emblem which whenever an artifact you control enters, deals 3 damage to any target. So it impacts the board, kind of. Doesn't block, I guess, but card advantage or card cycling, and then it's kind of a win the game emblem. I don't know. Yeah, 4 mana is a lot. I saw some people call it the worst Chandra ever. I mean, I like it. It's like way different, and it could be really good in standards. Time will tell, I guess, but seems like reasonably powerful. The static has to do a lot of heavy lifting. Does it? I mean, just going like +2/+2 and then threatening the -7. The static literally works as one of your abilities. Also, if you're ever into the business of playing these 5-drops, these white 5-drops, it enables them. You can feed it maps. You know. Another 1 mana cycling vehicle. The Lad? No, the Ironclad. Count unlock. Triple reds. The beginning of the upkeep, exile top card of the library. You may play that card this turn. I think that card's a little too hard to cast and slow to get going, and there's other cards that are probably just better right now. Others, we need to ready. I haven't seen that card yet. What about in Mardu Greasefang? Does Chandra do anything for you? Let's see, discards the Parhelion. It's just a solo win con too. What the hell? Why am I bleeding? Oh, it's just this. I was just picking at a scab. Thought it was my ear bleeding for a second. That would have been scary. Quickly alts, yeah. I agree. The Ready. What does the Ready do? 5 mana, legendary creature, Goblin Artificer. Better straight up win you the game. Power is equal to the greatest mana value among artifacts you control. Okay. Whenever it enters or attacks, okay, enter the battlefield trigger. Choose target artifact card in your graveyard. You may sacrifice an artifact. If you do, return the chosen card to the battlefield. So it's another way to bring back Portal. You get a 9/5. You have to stack an artifact. I don't know. I wish it did something else too. I wish it had another ability somehow. Or that it was 4 mana instead of 5. It would be nice if it looted. You looted first and then you got to use the ability. Alright, Draconautics Engineer. 2 mana, 2/2 Goblin Artificer. Exhaust 1 red. Other creatures you control gain haste until end of turn. Put a +1/+1 on this creature. And another exhaust ability. Activate each exhaust ability only once, so you can use both. 4 mana, create a red dinosaur dragon token was flying. It's kind of wild that they make these creatures and we're like, yep, not sure. Might just be too slow and expensive. Yeah, I don't know what to think about it for constructed, honestly. Seems bad to the red cards we have. I agree, I'm trying to think about like in different kind of decks or not just the red, your classic red aggressive deck, but yeah. Dynamite Diver. 1/1 for a red goblin pilot. This creature saddles, mounts, and cruise vehicles as a power 2 greater. When this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. Field of Flames. Instant speed pyroclasm and has cycling. Of course, kind of nice. -2/-2 effect for 3 mana was pretty good for me when I was playing Malicious Eclipse. This doesn't exile, but it does line up really well against the mouse, obviously. When they pay 4 mana and you just play that card, cycling that card seems really good if you're trying to beat the red decks. It's obviously bad against the Nemesis. It is better than Vampire, whatever, Blood Token. Good question. Probably a non-Vam decks. Also, apparently that's not in the format anymore. Okay. In Modern or Pioneer? Probably. I'd guess Cycling 2 is better in general, but 6 mana sorcery. After this main phase, there are 2 additional combat phase. Beginning of each combat, this turn on tap all creatures that attack this turn. Okay, that card's probably not good. Unless there's literally like a 2-card combo that wins you the game. Which I guess you could argue like a big creature was that wins you the game, but seems bad. What's that card? I don't think I saw that. 4/2 Trample Haste for 3 mana. Oh, it's a vehicle. When this vehicle enters, it becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. Oh, okay, so it's 4/2 Haste Trample. And then after that, you have to crew 2 to attack with it. Red 2, discard a card. Return this card from a graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. Activate only as a sorcery. Wow. That card's a pain. That card is a lot of damage. But competes with Screaming named Nemesis. Maybe in the white-red vehicle deck it's good. Seems good, yeah. Probably there's such a high bar for like red aggressive cards. But Harvey's on power class, Canister's on the vampire thing. I think Canister's right that it's better because you can let them spend energy on guides. Yeah, I don't know. Power class was laughably bad on coverage during RC Prague. People had that one power class in their breach sideboard for energy and it was always stuck in their hand. Just somehow never did anything. Could see instant speed being a bit better for sure. 2/1 for red Goblin Artificer. Exhaust red and 2, discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many cards. Put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. It's kind of a Fable. Fable at home. Second counter would have been nice. Yeah, I mean, that card's probably only good if you're trying to enable graveyard strats, but It could be nice. I mean, Greasefang decks like Greasefang kind of like an option to win just fair games. This card does that. Like that plus Blood Tides Harvester plus Greasefang, you just go 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, and beat people down. Hazard Godseeker, red and 1. That one looked kind of unplayable to me. 5-3, Indestructible Haste, start your engine. Target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn, 1 in tap. You can use that ability. And can't attack or block unless you have max speed. Seems bad. Goblin Mercenary, red and 2, 2-3, start your engines. Other goblins you control have haste. Okay, so it's a Goblin War Chief. But for others, I mean, up command on your turn, create a Goblin creature token. Oh, so it's like as a Rabble Master ability, except it doesn't get pumped. That card seems pretty bad. Ooh, you made a start your engine kickoff celebration. Red and 2 when this enchantment enters, you may discard a card if you do draw 2 cards. So I don't know if that effect was still in standard or not, or if anyone even wants that. Is Bitter Union still legal? Oh, Lightning Strike. Okay. Oh, that's the new adept. Marauding Mako. 1/1 for a red Shark Pirates. Whenever you discard 1 or more cards, you may put that many +1/+1 counters on this creature, cycling 2. That card's pretty nice. Modern Hollow one, yeah. Is that the first good card for Modern? Maybe Quack Feet is good. Quack Feast. Quack Feet. It's good in Pioneer Phoenix. Whenever you discard 1 or more cards. Could be. Just Shredder and Axe, or there's a talent, right? Outpace Oblivion, red into enchantment, 5 damage to a target creature or planeswalker. And then 2 sag, 2 damage to each player who doesn't have max speed. It's pretty good. Pretty good removal spell. I don't know. It kills Kaido. I don't know if that's a big issue for the red decks. It's more expensive than a Frenzy. Kills more stuff. Obviously 2 damage is relevant. Maybe you can blink it. Oh, it's a red bounceable thing for talent. For the Teamer deck. This is a draft card, Outpace Oblivion? Maybe. Maybe not. Red and X. 7 mana cards. Road Rage. Red instant, X damage target creature or planeswalker with X, so it's 2 plus the number of mounts and vehicle you control. That's pretty good. Not bad, not bad. Shatter was cycling. 1 red. Dino Warrior. Alright, what are the good is Road Rage gonna see play in the vehicle deck? You need cheap removal, right? 1 mana. Alright, I'll add Road Rage. So Road Rage. What else? What else were we excited about? I'll put Outpace Oblivion. The Marauding Macaw? It's kind of like a macaw. I guess Lightning Strike should make the list, even though it's already standard legal, right? I think someone was saying there's like a couple lords. Goblin lords. Is that one where your goblin dies and you get like to flip over the top card still legal? I'm gonna add the Grease French goblin. It's probably bad though. Gastal. Thrill and Roller. Feels like all these cards are just so mid though. Feel the flames. Do I add any of these cards to the list? The Diver, the Engineer, the Ready. Gonna add Chandra for sure. Chandra, Spark, Hunter. I'll make a reanimation deck with push to the limit and we'll play that song when I play it. Is that the 6 mana? Oh no, return 7 mana. Return all mountain vehicles cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Sacrifice them and 7 vehicles you can only go. It's a good win con. 7 mana win the game. The Ready as a reusable reanimation spell. The Ready Stan. Yeah, red doesn't have very exciting cards. Maybe Chandra. Yeah. I'm gonna put Chandra. The Ready modern playable to double up on trash for treasure for 5 mana? Call me serious, right? Just trolling. Alright, that doesn't look like anyone's super excited by red. Let's see if green's a little more fun. Afterburner Experts. That's like Burning Man.